to Tips and Tricks with Praiz. You know, whenever you see me like this, we are coming to gist. So today I'm shaking a table, a particular table, and I'm shaking a table of people that work from home, you know, the remote workers. Okay, I'm talking about people that have their studio indoors. I'm one of them. Hello, I'm one of them. I have my studio indoors. I've never had a studio outdoors before, probably because I stay in one of the highbrow area of my city. I've always been staying in some places that are quite expensive to get shop space, to get a house, basically. So whenever I get an apartment I can work from, I work in peace. Because apart from having able to rent this place, there's a lot of things that you are going to expose yourself to when you get to shop. Because my country, they really enjoy people that open shop because they are ready to come in full force to come and eat from the national cake. Don't mind me, basically. So I just want to just with you guys. Challenges you can face when you work from home. One of the challenges I used to face then was discipline, and one of the challenges I'm trying to bring to you is discipline. You need discipline when you're working from home because I was my first experience working from the house. No, my second experience working from my house was I had just one room. My machine was there, and just one room. My machine, my bed, everything was one room. So it took a lot of discipline for me then to be able to wake up every day and show up for my work. And when you are seeing your bed and you're seeing your machine, you're seeing the work you have to do, you need discipline, guy. You need discipline. So because you're working from home doesn't give you the liberty to act like you're working from home. You have to bring a structure that tricks your brain into being responsible to work. Because if you so laid back about your work, you're going to be laid back with every other thing in your life. I mean, even if you now finally get a working studio, which you go to, outdoor studio basically, you won't be able to discipline yourself. You see yourself sleeping at home when you should be working in your studio. Discipline that you have to put a structure on ground. Now, the structure might be I wake up every morning, I show up at my office by 9. The office is in your house. I moved from that tiny apartment to an apartment that was parlor kind of setting, a self-contained apartment, which we call that in Nigeria, a room and a parlor setting and kitchen and all the like. So I was able to use my living room as my studio. And you know, when I'm talking to people on the phone, I go to the office by 9, I resume by 9. People are wondering what am I talking about. But I'm going to my office. You know, that 9 is where I get my staff to come as well. And I have to show up. My staff don't have to see me in my PJ or with my hair bonnet or trying to brush my teeth or trying to, no. I have to quickly I have to do everything I have to do before 9 and show up. And I have a certain time of closing because one of the things I lacked there was still discipline to shut down work when I'm supposed to work. We don't want to burn out as a fashion designer now because you are sewing clothes of people. You don't have to burn out because if you die today, they will take their things to somebody else that does even better than you. So what I'm trying to say is that, discipline to know when to close work as well. I didn't have that discipline. Most times when I just start working there, I run the work to almost the next day, and I did that almost every day. And I was quite young, like I was really young. I started really young. It was not doing me anything by then. I was really hard. I was willing to work 24/7, but it's not good for your health. It's going to tell as you begin to advance in age. And I had to just okay, I have to put a structure on ground. But the structure was not really structuring till I finally got married. I got married and I knew I had to be available for my family. I had to be available for my business and my staff as well. So I basically just there's a 9 to 6 setting, and even if I have to work overnight, I have to have a rest period between, which I didn't have before. So most I just run the job from like morning to night. You have to put a structure, especially if you are running a family, because I have a family as well. Even if there's no kids, I have a spouse which I have to attend to. I have to shop for. My spouse is an entrepreneur as well. He has a 9 to 5, but an entrepreneur as well. So we have to balance our life together. If not, we just be doing business. And when kids come, they will wonder like this. My parents are making money. They don't have time for it. I don't want to be a kind of parent that I will not shop for my kids when they need me. So I have to put a structure on ground that works so that when these kids start coming, there's already a structure that they know that okay, their mom works from this time to this time, their dad works from this time to this time, and they have time for us after work. So I have to put that structure on ground so that I know everybody's happy. I'm able to rest and do all that things in my life. I have no social life because I'm not able to leave my job. I'm always working 24/7. And I'm always working tirelessly. So I have to put a structure. After the time where I show up at work, when I close from work, and that time when I am I'm working. I take breaks in between, like maybe food break, I take TV break for a certain period of time. So another thing I have to do is that work is work and family is family. So don't interfere both. Know when to draw the line so that you don't just see yourself not producing enough. Set targets for yourself as well. Set targets for your staff that are coming into your space as well. So if you're trying to manage a place that people cannot really work in, put things in place for them to be able to access you even without coming to your space. But right from time, I didn't have any issues with people coming to my space a lot at some point in my life though. Until now, I don't really have issues with people coming to my space because I'm able to structure my own apartment to and everything to be able to fit into people working and how. And make sure you structure everything in a place that it's your workspace is separate from when you're going to be sleeping. Have sleep time and wake up time. You can do this, guy. You can do this and dress up to work because you're working from home. Don't mean you should dress like you are the craziest person in the universe. So you dress up to work. Sometimes one of the downsides of working from home is that you lose out on things that go on outside world. Most of the time I go out, I'm like, what's happening? I'm like in a place. When as I just got to the Garden of Eden, the way I was looking out that, what's going on? Oh, apple, oh, pawpaw, oh, grapes, oh, strawberry. That's how I behave when I go outside sometimes because you lack the outside world. So what you can do is bring balance. You can decide every weekend I can go out and have fun. I can go out and visit my friends. I can get friends over. I can do stuff. So don't bring your one around your work and your phone, your device. Because device and human connection is not the same thing, no. So make sure you be able to build connections with people around you. There are a lot of designers around you. There are a lot of platforms you can join that can link you to people. Because most times when you are working from home, you lose human connection and you will not have friends. If I'm talking to you just like this, because I used to be there, so I had to start making intentional friendship, and I had to adopt my husband's friends and my friends. That's what saved me. But you have to be able to know when to go out, blend in, because so that you can be able to keep in touch with what goes on out there and come in. Make sure you take as much as possible to involve in some of the things that takes you out, like maybe fabric sourcing can take you out of your house, deliveries can take out of your house, or maybe fittings that might not happen indoors. Just try to involve yourself in those process, and it could help you. And that structure is one of the main key. And if you can get a structure, every other thing works, and you don't have to be worried about. Just set your alarm clock that okay, when I close from work, I go back to, and I'm not touching anything work. Or if you're going to be working overnight, please take breaks. So when you're going to finish by 5 naturally, you're working overnight. Probably you can take like 2 hours break from 6 to 8. And you can just get back to work and take another break maybe at the middle of the night and probably rest the next day and work later like the next day. You have to bring balance to your life. If not, the life will balance you. I just want to share this because I know a lot of people face challenges. They're asking themselves, will I make money when I work from home? Yes, you're going to make money when you work from home. Let nobody trick you, right? The world is moving past. You put in your studio at the roadside and everybody is just stopping. I'm like, oh, I want to come inside. Most people are putting their own studios on the internet. The internet is helping you sell your market very well. Why would you not make money? Just take your social media platform serious as well if you're working from home, because that's the downside of you people don't know what you're doing, Abby. Or your work sell you out. Sometimes you can be intentional about going to places that will make you meet the kind of people you want. So tell yourself, I'm making XYZ clothes. Who are my target market? Where are they? Go and meet them. They will come to your house and knock on your door. Go and meet them. Okay? And put your stuff very well on social media. I'm even wearing my branded shirt right now, and this is my social media handle. If you are looking for me, Fashion 511. So this is me. So guys, please take your social media marketing very serious, because that's where people can see you very well. Make your jobs really perfect, that when people see what you make for someone, they can always come back to you. Then word of mouth as well. You can go out and talk to people, wear these things to go out and socialize with people, and you have to really know where to draw the line and ask questions. Because most times you just work and forget that life is moving. Okay? You need people. As a lady, you need people. You need to connect with people if you want to go into the matrimonial journey. So you need people. If you don't, you need human connection. They won't come and meet at home. So you have to be intentional. But that's the only downside that I see with this thing. Apart from that, I'm as good as having my studio outside. But do I look forward to having a studio. Yes, maybe the perfectionist part of me is the reason I'm not really going to a studio yet, because I want to get it right. I want to do it and do it to perfection. I want to have a place that I can be able to demarcate every section of my production business, showcasing and everything separately. I don't want everything all mingled up. And that maybe that's what has been stopping me, but that's not an excuse. But do I encourage people to go out? Yes, I'm encouraging you. If you have, I'm just talking to people that work from home, that are having challenges. If they're working from outdoors, please, that's like cool. That's so cool. I mean, it's so cool if you have the funds to get it. That's so cool. I'm teaching you how to manage the time you spend at home to work. Okay? Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Till we have this sit down video again, make sure you take a break and rest. Okay? Bye.